Hello guys, and welcome to the channel. We got a care package today from the company Banana Pi. So, I'm going to cut this guy open very carefully. Oh. So, we will actually be doing a build video on these guys as well as an overview video, and we will be doing a project video and a step-by-step on how to assemble these guys for a specific project. If you guys have a specific project, we don't even know what we got in here yet, but I'm still excited nonetheless. This is, oh my god. So, we got a Banana Pi Zero M4. Oh my god! I'm super excited. Let's put this to the side real quick. What else did we got here? The Banana Pi PicoW S3? BPI PicoW S3. Alright, we'll be... Ooh, okay, alright. What else do we got here? We got... Oh, the Banana Pi CM4 IO Board. Oh, I'm excited. As well as the Banana Pi CM4. Oh my god, guys. We have some great videos to come. So, we're going to just take a look at them. We're going to be doing an overview on each one of these guys very soon. We'll be doing full-length videos and shorts as well. We mostly do shorts on information on different SBCs, variations of tech, and you name it. But this... I've been really excited for this. We'll also be doing a benchmark video, benching this against, let's say, a Raspberry Pi CM4. Now, I don't know if a Banana Pi CM4, I know that they're compatible with CM4, CM5 IO boards, but I'll give you an example. This is a Big Tree Tech Raspberry Pad 5, and when you use a CM5, the touchscreen ability stops working. As well as a few other, it's got some quirks to it. But when you use a CM4, everything's perfectly fine. We're gonna put this away. This is not the star of the show. Also, guys, I'm kind of learning how to be as witty as I am in my shorts, in my full-length videos, and also trying to stay as positive as possible. This is the Banana Pi Leaf S3. I believe this might be an ESP32 S3. I'm actually not 100% sure. I've wanted to play around with Banana Pi devices for quite some time. I actually have never owned a Banana Pi device, although I've been following them very closely since the Banana Pi CM4s, and before that, especially with the Banana Pi Zeros, as how do I say this? They put a lot of power in their SBCs the same way Radza and Orange Pi does. Oh man, okay, now that we've finished the unboxing, whoa! Almost knocked that down. This is exciting! So let's go one by one. This is the Banana Pi Leaf S3, a device that I should know about more in detail, although I do not have the specs at the top of my head. Oh my god, that's a beautiful microcontroller. Ooh. Ooh. The silk screening is really nice. Let's zoom in on the microcontroller. Ooh, that zoom is terrible. That is an ESP32 S3. 100%. That is an ESP32 S3. So this is I guess, this is the Banana Pi Leaf S3, powered by the ESP32 S3. So I believe we have we got a QWST port, two boot and reset button. I believe we have a JST connector right there for power. I'm almost sure that that's power and data USB-C. The GPIO pins are, we'll have to check out the pinout later. But this is a beautifully well done microcontroller. Oh man. Right, let's put this back in its box and move on. This is very exciting, guys. Next, the Banana Pi CM4. Ooh. Powered by an Amlogic A311D. Let's zoom in a little bit. So we got a wireless module right here, pretty sure for Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. This is the Amlogic A311D. I do not know how much RAM this little guy has. This is a beautiful system on module. Same Raspberry Pi CM4 pinout. And as a matter of fact, it is quite literally, let's check this out. Let's put it side by side with an Orange Pi CM4 and side by side with a Raspberry Pi CM4. So here it is side by side with an Orange Pi CM4. It's the bottom pin out. Now the Orange Pi CM4 has that extra set of pins right there at the top. The Banana Pi CM4 is, I believe, the same pinout as a Raspberry Pi CM4 and CM5. This is a Raspberry Pi CM5. But exact same layout, exact same, oh my god. It feels amazing. Nice. Alright, let's check out the I/O board for this guy. Once again, guys, if you guys would like to see more videos on like SBCs, SOMs, and microcontrollers, we go over different devices every day in our shorts, and you will probably see something new every single day, or something old, or something special, or a brief history on something. Wow. Now, unlike the CM4 and CM5, which if you have a wireless CM4 or CM5, you get that one UFL connector right there. The Banana Pi CM4 has two UFL connectors right there. And soon we will be going over the Banana Pi CM5 in time. I really hope so, and I'm really excited for that as well. I have wanted this guy since Jeff Geerling went over it in his CM4 clone video. I was a fan of it from day one, and I really wanted one for testing, and now I finally have one, and I'm really excited for that. Oh man, my first Banana Pi. Let's let's put the Banana Pi box right here, and let's go to the I/O board. Let's zoom out again. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I have had a lot of weird stuff happen in the past few days, and I needed a win. And this is the win that I'll take, I guess. Oh, let me. Ooh. Ooh. That is a beautiful I/O board. My glasses keep hitting the camera. Damn. Huh. Alright, we got a PCIe 2.0 slot right here. We got the CM4 pinout right here. We got a micro SD slot, as well as I am not. Oh my God, is that what I think it is? It is. It's a nano SIM card. So I believe you could hook this up to 4G. I'll have to do a little bit more research on this. USB-C, power and data, full-size HDMI, gigabit Ethernet, I would assume, 2 USB 2 ports, and a CSI connector, and my Pi connector, DSI connector. We got a reset button and a ADC button. Okay, let's just, ooh, that's really clicky. I love clicky. I must admit, this is a beautiful I/O board. I can't wait to flash the whatever image is available. I'm gonna take the first thing that appears. Let's pop this in place. Now, you guys, when you are dealing with compute modules, you want to be incredibly delicate and careful. It's not like, let's say, a Jetson Nano where you can just, or a Latte Panda. It's a little bit more complex than that. You can damage these pins very easily. As a matter of fact, this would be a good time to mention anybody who is using a Nebra flash stick, be incredibly careful. I would recommend that you grab the WaveShare pin board that protects your pins. It just adds another layer. It'll make your thing a little thicker, but you know, it'll definitely save your pins. And when you're using flash sticks like this in different I/O boards, sometimes the connectors bend the pins, and you have to be incredibly delicate bending them back. I mean, very, very careful. So we'll be testing this guy with the different I/O boards that we have to see what's compatible and what isn't. We'll also be benching this. We'll be pitting all these SOMs and SBCs against each other. And we'll be doing a project video on each one of these devices. We have another project video coming soon on the Radza CM5. We'll also be doing a build video with a Clockwork Pi U console with the Radza CM5, since thanks to Rex there's an image now, which is amazing. But this is simply stunning. Let's move on. I'm gonna end up drooling over this some more. All right. Oh my God! Oh, hold on. I gotta take a look at this real quick. That's different. It's not Raspberry Pi GPIO. It's oh no, we're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this. We're not doing this. We're putting this away, and we're moving on, because then we will spoil the fun. Nice. Moving on, we have the PicoW S3. I do not know what the PicoW is, but let's find out. It's not a PicoW. It's, oh my God, I'm burnt. It's PicoW S3. It's a, I should have known that. Why did I keep saying PicoW? God, this is Not my best moment. Ooh! Oh my God! Very nice. I like. Ooh, that is really nice. I really like. So it's Pico shaped. It's got a reset button right there. We got the ESP32 S3 right there. It's a PicoW S3. Let's see if it matches the Pico pinout. Let's pull out a Pico real quick. There we go. Good thing I have Picos on standby. So let's grab a PicoW, as a matter of fact. Let's grab the original PicoW. So, is it the same size as the... This is the Sunfounders PicoW, guys. Okay, just real quick. This is the Sunfounders PicoW. I did not solder this. This actually came toasted, like burnt to a crisp like this. I don't know how you could even... Like, this was their Kickstarter one that they came out with. And this is just... This is sad. This is unbelievably sad. Like, they should have not had these pre-soldered, because if this is the work that this is crazy. Moving on. So this is the PicoW, and this is the Pico S3. And they are the exact same size. They both have micro USB slots right there. They both have a boot and reset button right here. I think it's the same button. It is the same button. There are no debug pins on the Pico S3. There are debug pins on the PicoW. Let's check the pin out real quick. I believe it does match the Pico pinout. So technically the IO boards and different boards that you have for the Pico would match the Banana Pi S3, Pico S3. This is beautiful. This is amazing. Oh my God. I am so honored. I have wanted to play around with Banana Pi devices for so long. We will be doing a longer video on each one of these devices. Yet again, I keep repeating myself and I apologize. Like I said, I am way, way better at shorts, I think. I'm never sure of anything. Although I am kind of sure that this is really nice. All right, let's put the PicoW away, and let's put this PicoW S3 away. Putting a W in front of the Pico, it doesn't look like a PicoW. It literally on the box, it says PicoW. Yeah. The W is capitalized on this one. yeah, the W is capitalized on this one. And over here it just says PicoW. Oh man. If you guys want to see more Banana Pi products, bananapi.org, banana-pi.org. What do we got here? Oh, this is... Okay, I have wanted these for quite some time. A lot of Raspberry Pi Zero-like devices I have been wanting to play around with for so long. So it says 2 gigs of RAM. Do the other devices tell us how much RAM that they put on now? Whoop! Man down. Nope. 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 They don't tell us anything. That's fine. We will find out eventually. So this is the Banana Pi M40, and I have only seen videos of this guy. Ooh. is the Banana Pi Zero. Oh my god. So we got a boot and reset button right here. Ooh. Nice level of clicky. Ah, that is... I would have much rather had full-size HDMI. This is the HDMI that I dread more than anything. 2 gigs of RAM, that's good. We got a micro SD slot. We've got full 40-pin GPIO that we will later solder headers to. We got 2 gigabytes of, what do we got? 2 gigabytes of LPDDR3? We'll find out. We got a UFL connector right there. We got the wireless module right there. And with a big old QC sticker on it that we see if we can get that off. Yes, very satisfying. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Quality control. So we got the camera connector just like the Raspberry Pi Zero, and let's grab a Raspberry Pi Zero and put them next to each other. Alright, well, I got some good news and I got some bad news. Good news is, here is a Raspberry Pi Zero. So, here it is side by side with the Raspberry Pi Zero. Bad news is, my Raspberry Pi 2W right here. This is a Raspberry Pi 0W. This is a 2W. I got some little standoffs right there. I mean, plastic little bumper things right there. And I put I put 2 heat sinks because this was getting a little bit too hot. So I got some thermal glue and these like a big bin of these heat sinks, and I just stuck it on there. But we don't need to actually go over the Raspberry Pi Zero. You guys probably know what that is if you're watching this video. And yeah, so they're all about the same exact size. And we will put them on top of each other real quick. Oh yes. Yeah, they are the exact same size. Now you can tell with the Raspberry Pi Zeros here, they got the micro USB slots. And yeah, we got micro USB right here. I keep saying micro USB slot, I apologize. And we got the USB-C ports on the Banana Pi and other devices like other Raspberry Pi Zero clone devices or like devices. They're typically a lot more powerful than the Raspberry Pi Zero. I have, especially if this is this an all-winner or an Amlogic? Let's, yeah, that's an all-winner. Looking at it through the camera is crazy. Oh, so we got an all-winner on here. And I cannot wait to see how this smokes these devices. But yeah, so they're about the same form factor, same size. They're all wireless with a Raspberry Pi Zero and a Raspberry Pi Zero W. You got to actually solder your own UFL connector. It goes in these 3 little pads right here. And on this guy, I actually have one soldered on right there. You can do it with like a heat plate, or you can do it yourself with a heat gun if you're confident enough. Just put some. Either way, the nice thing about this one is it comes built in, which is so relaxing. That's really good to know. See how these bottoms even out. So big difference here with a Raspberry Pi Zero. You can put them on a heat plate, you know, place a UFL connector. There's a lot of SMD components on the bottom of the Banana Pi Zero, so I mean, you wouldn't need to, is what I'm saying, because they have the UFL connector right there. But this is amazing. So we can stick an antenna right on here for Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. Although, you know, for what we need, we're going to do it just for the sake of doing it, which is really exciting. I can't wait to figure out what kind of projects I can build with this, because I am so used to building with Raspberry Pi Zeros, and I'm used to building with CM4 variations and CM5 variations, and the Raspberry Pi form factors. But the the Raspberry Pi Zero form factor, this is going to be fun. This will be my first Raspberry Pi Zero clone. And this is amazing. So this is incredibly exciting. We have a lot of good videos coming soon. Well, that's the care package unboxing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to stick around and see more, we do a lot of shorts, as I've mentioned before, and we will soon be doing more full-length videos like this, as I am pretty good at a lot of things, but very, very new to CapCut. Click, 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 click. If you guys want to see more Banana Pi devices, they have a wide range of microcontrollers and SBCs and different IoT solutions and different industrial solutions, and they are a very, 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 very good company. Like, I love the fact that companies like this are taking the Raspberry Pi form factor and putting a lot more power on it. And yeah, we got the Banana Pi Pico S3. We got the Banana Pi CM4 and IO board. We got the Banana Pi Leaf S3, and we got the Banana Pi M40. Yeah, guys, shout out Banana Pi, and we have more videos coming soon. Stay tuned for more. You guys have a great day, night, whenever you're watching this. See you next time.